The family members of 5 men shot dead by police in Penang will most likely take the case to court.
The forensic pathologists did assure us that we'll be supplied with a copy of the post-mortem reports. After looking at the post-mortem reports, we will most likely pursue with legal action against the police force.
On Monday night, the cops gunned down 5 men in an apartment in Sungai Nibong, whom they believed were linked to a spate of shootings in the country. The victims' families have denied these allegations and are outraged at the way the police handled the situation, asking why it was necessary for the men to be shot dead instead of detained and interrogated.
They seem to be happy because one of the boys had the maximum number of shots which were fired at one particular person was 6 times. He was shot 6 times. The other boy was shot 5 times. The rest of them were shot 3, 4, and then minimal gunshot wounds on a person was twice. And it was also at fatal locations at the chest and the throat. How do you expect a person to survive?
Penang Chief Police Officer Abdul Rahim Hanafi says the cops had adhered strictly to the standard operating procedures and hadn't fired more than 30 shots at the suspects. The police also say that they seized 3 firearms and 15 mobile phones from the scene after the shootout as well. It's also emerged that one of the victims and Rakan had apparently been wrongly identified as another man, a Vinod.
Vinod's IC was found in his possession, so they thought that Vinod was also one of the deceased, but Vinod is still alive. And the police want to contact him for the purposes of investigation. We will be assisting the police in that aspect as well.
Funerals were held for 3 of the victims on Tuesday evening. Sumisha Naidu, KiniTV.